So hi guys, it's me, Serenity. Welcome back to. I know I haven't talked so well, which I believe on my English SOL, and then my math SOL, which I did pass on both. I think I got a 450. I can't remember. I think I got a 458 in my English one. I think I got a 431 on my math, but I passed with my SOL, so I did really good. So as you could tell, I have some news. I actually have a lot of news. So I know that okay. So this might work. All right. Anyway, like I said, let me shut this door. Let me shut. This door sucks because it takes forever. All right. So like I said before, it just got ran over, so I'm getting a new phone. Anyway, the other reason why is because of it's almost the last day of school. We get out of school May 23rd, which nobody has to go, like, they don't expect us to go to school because Monday, I don't know what we're even doing Monday. I know Monday's our last day that we have our lockers. Then Tuesday, that's when everything goes down. We'll have so I'm not doing this in order. We have our talent show, which is from 10:15 to 11:15. Then we have lunch and recess, and we only have recess. I don't even know, but we're not gonna have recess next year. I'm pretty sure. Third, we have we have awards, which is where all students, not all students in our middle school, because there'd be no room, but all seventh graders, the eighth graders are different, the sixth graders are different, the seventh graders, we all have different schedules. So, I just lost what I was about to say. Okay, yeah. So, we have our award ceremony where all the seventh graders will sit in the auditorium, and there will be I forgot what they're called, but it's like with the chorus people stand on when they have their performances and stuff. They'll call, if you have, say I have Miss Forbes, my last class of the day, so she'll call up this person, she'll describe this person was like this, last year. At first I hated math, math was not my specialty, but now I'm actually I was like she said that this girl didn't have a lot of confidence, which was me. I didn't really have a lot of confidence in math at the beginning, but then I grew into it, and she called my name up. I was like, boom. But so, yeah, that's how our announcements go. And then we have our field day, which apparently they have a lot of things that we are going to be doing, but hopefully it doesn't rain, because it's been raining a lot lately, but you know. And then the third reason why I haven't been posting a lot is I've been doing volleyball, and they have these open houses where girls from 6th to 12th grade can come down and just practice volleyball, especially if they're interested in it. So I am doing volleyball next year. I am actually doing 3 sports next year. I am doing volleyball, basketball, and softball next year, just to keep myself busy. But I will be really busy because they might be an everyday type thing. Also, I will be doing Awanas too. And I have, if they don't do honors English next year, because we're having 6 to 7 classes next year, it's now approved that we will be having 6 to 7 classes next year. So if you guys don't go to my school, and I can't just say my school because there's just a lot of things. Oh, and so I saw on, I really don't watch the news a lot, but I saw it on Google and stuff saying that there was a Texas shooting. 10 were dead and 10 were injured. So I don't know when this was. The news kind of stresses me out, but I do see stuff and I will look at it, but the news just gets me really stressed. And so, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it probably happened already, but for those who have lost their loved ones, I am sorry for your loss. And for those who were injured, you keep fighting. And yes, so all right, rest in peace for the ones that have lost their lives. But anyway, did I say happy? Okay, just that was just a sad moment. But now we gotta stay happy. Now we gotta go back to happy. But Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I'm taking, so, oh gosh, I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, so for some of you who don't go to my school, we have purple and gold days. Purple days, I have gym, and we have two electives, especially if you're doing band, all year band, or all year chorus. If you're doing those, then you only get to do all year band or chorus, and then PE. So you don't get to do like facts, technology. You don't get to do that. So they changed it up a lot for eighth graders. Well, it was actually the same, but every year they change something. Like something's being changed. Like last year, we had your homeroom, and whoever was in your homeroom class, that's you have to deal with those people all day long because you have every class with them all day, until you get to your elective, which is different. So like some people had gym, some people had upper electives, some people had gym, some people had upper electives, band, whatever. So that we had to do that. Now we all have different classes. Like some people you'll see in every class, but it's not the whole class. Like my homeroom, not everybody. Not everybody is in my class. The only person that has every class with me is my friend Micaiah. She has my first. We have first, second, and fourth block together. We don't have IE or electives, so third block together. But we'll have um um 6 blocks now. So we only have 4. But now, well, if you can actually count 5 if you count IE, because now IE is a learning environment. Last year, IE, we just got to play games and things like that. But this year, we do work. But since it's the end of the year, we don't really do anything but play on our computers. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna count IE. We'll probably have 6. We'll actually probably have 7 classes because I am taking. There's 2 classes that are extra high school credit classes, which help me get into a good college. So I'm doing. I wanted to get. I'm hopefully getting into honors English next year, and then after I finish honors English, I'll be doing Spanish, and which you go up to the high school. I believe you go up to the high school and do that. Then I have my technology class, which is my robotics teacher, which I love her. Her name is Miss Hagedorn. We call her Miss Hagacorn because she's not a rainbow. She's a unicorn, but I love her. And so she actually is teaching. Well, she's not teaching, but she has actually a high school credit class, which is called Career Technical Education, which I'm pretty sure I told you guys about. But she has that class, and I love going in her class. Like we do a lot of projects and a lot of fun things, and it's really fun being in there. So I did that, and it's optional. You don't have to do that class because it's 2 separate classes because she teaches one class, and I'm pretty sure for the CTE class, you have to go up to the high school for that. So she teaches that one class in the middle school, and I really want to go up to high school, like do the high school stuff, prepare myself. But just to have a challenge, just to like challenge myself, because you have to have a challenge sometime in life, which everybody always has a challenge. And I'm not going to say it's going to be hard because I don't know, but it's going to be a challenge. A challenge is a great word to describe like classes that people can take. You don't say, "Oh, this class was really hard." No, you just say, "This class was a challenge." So I was told that it was hard. I'm like, it couldn't be hard. It was probably just a challenge. So I'm sorry, I keep saying that a lot. But yeah, that's also why. And so we're going to be doing that, and I'm also going to be in robotics as well, which I'll have to find. Well, technically I will because I will be in her class, and so I'll already know this stuff. So yeah, and also I don't know if I gotta think. I don't think I did, but my cat had kitties, but I can't get downstairs, and my mom's room because it's like really bad Wi-Fi in there. So she had 6 on Cinco de Mayo, which is the 5th of May. She had 6 cats. But I'm excited for the last day of school because as soon as the last day of school over, I go to work and I start Vacation Bible School, which is pretty lit. because Vacation Bible School starts June 18th, which gives me a lot of time. And I also help my grandmother. We go up and clean houses, which these people give you lots of money for. So it's a summer thing, and I do it. I've done it for the past 2 summers counting this summer because I did it last summer. I started last summer. So, and I use that money to invest in my school stuff. Like, my mom is just so plain. Like, my brother, she picks out my brother's stuff. The only thing he picks out is his folder. Like, he picks out his notebooks and stuff. He picks out his backpacks and stuff. But she just gets me the plain stuff. Like, she gets me a green folder. I'm like, like, I don't like being plain. I want to be like, I mean, I'm okay with being, I'm fine with being ordinary, but I want to be like popping. I want my brother to come up the stairs and open up his door. I want to have gold and sparkles and stuff, and she will get that for me. But just in case, like, there's a backpack, the Jansport or Trans backpack. Those are very expensive backpacks, and I'm going to get money for that. And plus, my mom doesn't want me to have white Converses because she thinks that I will mess them up, but I won't, because I am very responsible, because I will be turning 13 this year, and because my birthday's in September, so that is why I am not 13 yet, so because that's a late birthday. So I will be 17 actually when I graduate high school. So anyway, I really want that backpack, and I want those shoes, and I'm saving all of that money. I am not spending not even a dollar, not even a penny on anything over the summer. I am scrapping that money up to go school supply shopping and things like that. Also, just to spend on myself or get something for my mom, just something, and then any of the extra money, I'll just hold and just hold it until, like, because we do have a book fair, so I'll hold until maybe a book fair. I don't know. But I've already invested, because last year in one day I made $150. I spent all of that. Well, it didn't, not in one day actually. It took me 2 days, because I got a couple things. Like, I got snacks. It was just mainly food, so I just got snacks one day. Then I got snacks and like a couple of socks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's life. And I brought all my stuff, even though our lockers are gone Monday. I brought all of my stuff home, and I know we don't have, and I don't know, but I'm not bringing any of my stuff on Monday because there's no point. We're really not going to be doing anything. We're probably watching movies and things like that. So we haven't done anything in first block, i.e. second block. We just finished. We did projects, which is kind of funny because it's like an end of the year project, to the fact that grades were due today. It was already shared with her, so she had put those grades in because they were due yesterday. But since there was testing still, we still have SOL retakes. Today was was the last day. Since we had retakes, that's why we didn't you turn them in. But today we did, and so I finished, and it was a lot of work, and it was a lot of research. Like, it took forever, but I didn't like it. I also had a partner, and so I wasn't gonna be there. Like, last Friday, I went to Busch Gardens for a robotics trip, and I wasn't gonna be there. And I was kind of stressed because, like, I'll work on it tonight. I'll figure something out. My friend was like, no, I got it. You sleep. You go have fun. So she did work. And then we freaking get on the slides on Monday, and nothing is there. Like, she said she put in all her work, and I believe that she put in all her work, and nothing was there. Like, even some of the slides that we had were gone. And I was like, we believe that somebody, because they had SOL testing. My computer could have used for SOL testing. Then they used it for, they could have deleted, somebody could have messed with my stuff. So that's life, and that was terrible. But we got it all back. It took 2 days, 2.5 days actually, because we had everything, and we were like type. And first, like, we were type. Then we were in IEL type. And then second block type. Finished. And then we had to do our sources, and so I was like pasting all of our sources, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was exhausted. But I'm like, I don't think I'll get sleep because I am trying. Oh, I'm going to my grandmother's tomorrow because my cousin's graduation is tomorrow. He's graduating. Class 2018. My aunt was class of 2016. So that would make her 20, I think. Wait. Yep, she's 20. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I used to go to the same school with her and ride the same bus as her. Torture. But she was the youngest. She's the baby. Her name's Kendra. The middle child is my aunt Desiree. She is 26. The oldest is my mom, Dakota. She is 31, 32. And she tried to switch the numbers and say 23. I was like, stop lying. But I would show you guys what I have, but it's nothing but my old gym bag that ripped. Like the zipper came off. All my old school supplies. And I'm throwing everything away. Everything. Except for my 3 English writers English notebooks because she said that we're going to need them, where you should keep them for next year because we're going to be reviewing the same thing. And my friend Micaiah said she regretted throwing hers away because what we learned last year, we reviewed this year. So we're going to review it next year. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if civics and science is the same thing. I don't know. I didn't really do a lot of research on that. But I know we have math, history, science, and we have 2 semesters. We have science 1 semester and history 1 semester. So I had history this semester and science last semester. Next year we'll be having both of those classes, which that means we get at least, I think they said we have 50 minutes of class of each class, which that's a lot of work. Like imagine having homework for every class. That would be freaking torture. But we were told that next year, like it was even for school, like you're not like in middle school and high school, you weren't allowed to have, I think it's just in middle school, and you're not allowed to have quizzes on the same day because it just stresses you a lot. Because it stressed me out. One day I had quizzes in all of my classes. I was like, so when I got home, popped in my bed, and I was out. But I'm so sore from yesterday because I'm going to be a strike. They said I'm going to be their team striker. I mean, not their strike. I cannot strike or spike, whatever. But I'm trying. I mean, that's not one thing I'm really looking for. They want me to be their server. Because I don't serve low, I serve high. And we were practicing, so all of this is sore. Except, so when I first started, this all hurted from hitting the ball, like my hands, they all hurt. Now I'm really used to it, but striking, I'm obviously still not used to yet. So I'm gonna just keep serving. I'm gonna practice spiking. So I will show you guys what they taught. And my brother's room is dirty-ish. I don't know. So they told us what we should do is, if we're like planning on this, that we need to go. So the movements they taught us was left, right, left, and we have to use our arms. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. You go, I gotta scoot back. You go left, right, left, and you jump. So that's what they taught us, and I legit have been trying to do that all year. So yeah, that's all I really want to talk to you guys about. And so I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and bye. I love you guys. Mwah.